Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the idea of Jesus being your husband or your wife. We say he's our bridegroom, but what does that mean? Why are we saying these things? Because normally we see God as our father, or we see him as a best friend or someone, and yes, you can talk to him like a best friend, like your conversation with him and your prayer can be about the best friend. In the Bible, it says that God is the I am, and this is in Exodus 3:14. He said this to Moses, saying, "I am the I am. My name is the I am." Now, what does this mean? Like, what's the I am? That means I am everything. I am peace. I am love. I am the God of everything. And so, God is your husband. And I know this sounds weird because we believe of him as a father, and so we're like, oh, that's a bit icky, but like he is your husband. And I think with today's culture, a lot of people idolize the idea of marriage or dating, like, although dating's normally in this culture and in society is more based on other things and not biblical dating. Um but we are so engrossed into marriage and dating. I think this is because there's such in society there's such loneliness, and so we try and perceive something that tries to help fill the hole, but the only one that can fill the hole is Jesus. Jesus can is the only one that can help that loneliness, because he with him you are not alone. It says in the Bible that you are not alone because you are with him. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So because of him, you are not alone. And so imagine that if you're ever feeling lonely and you want a husband or you want that wife and you want it now, and you're like, "Hey, Jesus," and you keep but the thing is, if you keep doing this, you're starting to idolize them people. You start to idolize other people saying, "Oh yeah, I want this so badly," but why do you want it that badly? And I think we need to surrender these thoughts onto God. We have to realize that God is there for us, and He will be that husband, that wife. And I, for a long time, I'm always saying, "Oh yeah, I want to see God as this," but I never actually saw Him as it. So I think just go to in prayer to God, saying, "Lord, I want to surrender these thoughts of idleness, of men, of marriage, of all these things of dating, and I want to truly surrender myself to you. Help me to see you as that person, because the Lord loves us, and He is everything. He is the I am. So don't forget to see God as this." Now, I think people would be like, "Oh, if he's my husband or my wife, why do I have someone else here on earth?" But the thing is, we need to realize that sometimes, obviously, that we don't have to take that literally. We're not bound. It's more of a metaphor, saying, "Oh yes, we are married to him because we have that intimacy, and we need to have more of an intimacy with God." But I think it will help you in the times of loneliness as well, and to come away from all this ideas of idolization of other things. And I think it also helps with lust, because only Jesus can satisfy your soul. And so I think coming away from all of this and realizing God is my husband and only He can satisfy me, I think helps a lot in that time of like, I don't know how to explain this, but I find it difficult to talk about this because I think there's some more understanding that I need to learn from this, and I also think that there's some things that is hard for the human understanding to know of God's. So I'm just thinking that although it's hard to talk about this, I'm trying to be obedient to what God told me to do, and He's told me to show you that God is your husband and say he's basically your bridegroom. The Lord is your bridegroom. He is your husband. And I know it might sound weird for a guy to say, "Oh, but what?" But he's there for you and he cares for you and he cherishes you. I think if you, like you're really confused again, I think I say go pray on it and see what happens. Prayer is a powerful thing, and sometimes people think, "Oh yeah, prayer is like just so spiritual," but actually in reality, it's just a conversation. Just have a conversation with your father, your husband. That's literally what it is. Go talk to them. I think this is it because I don't know how else to explain this, and I really hope you're getting it. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.